Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. It's great to be here this evening. First, I want to be sure if everyone can hear me. So, if you are just joining in, kindly let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. And let me know how ready you are for tonight's session. It's going to be a great time this evening, and we'll be learning about how to discover and fulfill your purpose. How to discover and fulfill your purpose. So, before I go ahead, I don't want to waste any of our time. Just let me know uh, if you can hear me, if you can see me. Then let me know your name and where you are joining us from. All right. So I'm waiting for your comments. I can see two people have joined. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, and where you are watching this from. Also, don't forget to add your name, okay? All right, so tonight we are talking about how to discover and fulfill your purpose. And I'll be sharing like some pathways that I have applied to my life and will also guide you to discover and fulfill yours. And this session was born out of just like a desire in my heart because I've over the last few months, almost weekly, I receive messages from young people who still lack clarity about their purpose. Okay, who still lack it. I want to know if you can still hear me. Let me be sure of that. Can someone just drop in the comment section if you can hear me and if you can see me? Good evening. My name is Uche, and I can hear you. Thank you very much, Uche. All right. So that's great. Welcome, Uche. Muturayo, you are welcome. You can hear me, can see me. So, Muturayo, you are watching from Nasarawa State. That's great. Uche, where are you watching from? And thanks for joining this evening. Thanks for joining this evening. So, like I was saying earlier, this session was born out of the desire to see young people discover what they are on earth to do. Okay, so I was saying, okay, which is from Lagos. Thank you very much. So I was saying, I receive messages from young people over almost weekly, asking questions about purpose, and it's dangerous to live life without knowing why you are alive. Okay, it's dangerous to live life without knowing why you are alive. And I do tell people that once you discover your purpose, you will know, you have the strength to endure pain. You will have the desire to even live your life. Okay, you will hear cases of suicide. You hear cases of young people going through depression and different various cases. Is as a result of lack of purpose. Okay, I've discovered that once you don't have a purpose for your life, you tend to uh, like spend your time with distraction. Okay, because purpose give you clarity. All right, purpose give you clarity. All right, and this evening you'll be learning how you can discover that purpose, the reason why God has created you, the specific reason why you are on earth, and how you can start living in line with it. All right. So for those who are joining, thank you for joining. Let me know your name and let me know where you are joining from. And I am Mordecai Orimiladeye. I am the founder of Teams on Purpose International. We have a vision to raise uh, an army of purpose-driven leaders who will become an agent of positive change. All right. We want to raise young people between the ages of 14 to 25 and even above who will discover their purpose and start fulfilling it. You don't need to wait till when you are older to start fulfilling your purpose. Now is the time to start. Okay, now is the time to start. All right. I remember some people did a research about old people in their old age, and they were talking about what is their greatest regrets. Most of their greatest regrets is that they didn't find meaning for their life. They didn't do what they are created to do. There's something they know that they have that is calling their attention, that is craving inside of them, but they end their life maybe due to fear, maybe due to ignorance. All right, and that's what we are solving tonight. Maybe due to fear, due to ignorance, due to like the society they are or the environment they are, due to either their upbringing or different. There are different excuses for not discovering and fulfilling your purpose. But at the end of your life, those excuses will not matter. It will not matter. That's why it's important that you discover your purpose. All right, it's important you discover your purpose, and that's what we do at Teams on Purpose International to raise young adults, young people to become purpose-driven leader. All right. So welcome Uche, welcome Mutrayo. I know other people are joining. Uh, So enter anyone who joins, just let me know your name and let me know where you're watching from. All right. Let me know your name. And if you have friends, okay, share this link with them. There's a place for sharing link on YouTube. So try and share this link with them so that they can be a part of this session too. So first and foremost, I want you to get your notepad or your pen and your bio. Just get everything ready. All right, because you'll be getting at the end of this session, you would have discovered your purpose and you'd have gotten an idea of how you can start feeling it. Let me say that again. By the end of this session, you would have discovered the purpose for your living, the reason why God created you. You would have had a glimpse of it. All right. You'd have known, you have gotten an idea of it, okay? And you'd have also learned how you can start fulfilling it. Okay. It's not enough to discover your purpose. The most important thing is to fulfill that purpose. All right. Many people end their life in the discovery stage. Okay. That is just part of the equation. All right, to make the equation complete, to make your life a success, to make your life meaningful, you must not just discover your purpose, you must also fulfill what you have discovered. Okay, that's one of the most important things. It's not enough to know where you are going. Okay, it's the most important thing is to start going there. All right, is to start going there. So action is very important. And at the end of this session, also I'll be also sharing. I'll giving you a free copy of my book. All right, the Purpose Driven Teenager is for both teenagers and young adults. I wrote that book in 2021, uh, and over 500 or 600 copies have been distributed to young people in different parts of Nigeria. And tonight, I just activated the uh, free I just opened the book for free downloads. Before it was for sale online, okay, but now it's free for downloads. So at the end of this session, I'll be sharing you the link for joining this session. I'll be sharing you with the link so that you can go and download it to gain more clarity about it. All right, also I'll be sharing 5 books with you that has guided me in discovering and fulfilling my purpose, so you can also go ahead and read it. I can also share with you on the club, okay. And one more thing, please get ready. It's not enough to just hear what I'll be saying. The most important thing is to start acting on what you'll be hearing tonight. So first and foremost, share this link with your friends, share it on your WhatsApp status, share it everywhere you can, because like I said, it is on the group. I said it's a meeting with destiny. Okay, it's a meeting with destiny. I'll be teaching you the pathways to discovering and fulfilling your purpose. Okay, so I will start by sharing my story. All right. I'll start by sharing my story. And prior in the beginning, like the first part of my life, the first 16 years of my life, like most young people, I spent my life just moving around with no direction. Okay, I I I I have no sense of purpose. I just live my life. I wake up in the morning, go to school, read my books, go to the church, what again, play with my friends, watch movies. I just do what normal young people are doing now. Press phone. That time, since that time, that's when Facebook was like very popular at the time. So I was on Facebook, adding friends from, adding people from different countries around the world, from China, sending message, hello, how are you, Zop? Okay, Zop, we just send messages, no clarity, no direction. All right. Uh, I spent time watching different movies, series from beginning to the end. No clarity, no direction for my life. All right. And my desire, I had plans for my life, and one of my plans then was that uh, I'll finish secondary school when I'm about 15 years old. I'll go into the university when I'm about 16, and then I wanted to study engineering. All right, and the reason why I wanted to study engineering is because as I've shared my story many times. I wanted to study engineering. Initially, I thought I had passion for engineering, but I now discovered that the reason why I wanted to study engineering is because I have uncles, I have people that I know who are engineers and who are making a lot of money. Okay, who are earning a lot. All right, they are driving good cars, they live in nice house, and that's what I want to. Okay, I want to have money. I want to be rich. I want to work in all those big companies, oil companies. So I started telling myself I'll become an engineer. In fact, I started calling myself Engineer Modi. In class that time, I started calling myself Engineer Modi. Don't forget, I chose that direction because no clarity. I've not discovered the purpose for my living and my existence. Okay, so so I had plans that I'll go to school. I'll finish secondary school when I'm 15 stroke 16, go to university when I'm 16 to study engineering. By 21, I would have graduated. By 22, I would have started my master's, go for NYC. By 24, 25, I'll start working, any money, any millions of naira. And by 26 or something, I'd have gotten married, given birth to beautiful children, uh, and live happily ever after. All right, that was my plan. Mhm. That was my plan. And the first thing I would like you to know this evening is that you can't create your purpose. You can't create it. I've had people talking about you can create your purpose. That okay, just create your purpose. Just create that this is what I want to do with my life. Just do this thing. You can't create your purpose because it won't be fulfilling. All right. You can only you can only discover your purpose. All right. Many people are saying, I want to find my purpose. Your purpose is not lost. You can't find your purpose. You can only discover it. You can only discover it. You don't find your purpose. You only discover it. And you can't just guess your purpose. I've seen people that say, see, let me just assume my purpose is to be doing this. My purpose is to do this. See, it is dangerous not to discover your purpose because how will it be that you should get to the end of your life and discover that you have not lived? How can you get to, how will you feel? What, how, the pain you experience, the, that you should get to the end of your life. Imagine carrying your bag and saying, and they say you are going on a journey for something, all right, to get something or to do something. That's the reason why you're on that journey. And at the end of that journey, when you have put in stress, endure the suffering of this world, the distraction, the hard work, the pain, and putting all your effort, going to school, going, and then you get to the end of your life and discover that you have not lived. It is very dangerous. And if I'm talking, okay, so I may talk with so much passion, all right. So I'm not angry with anybody. Like sometimes if like it's just dangerous for you to not discover your purpose and live it out. Like just go, you see, go to some places, okay, you talk to grown men, old people, you see some of them, they are living in regrets. Okay, they are living in regrets, they are just waiting to die. That's a wrong way to live life. If you have discovered your purpose, if you have discovered the reason for your living, your life will become meaningful. At the end of your life, okay, you'll be full with so much joy because you'll be seeing the lives you've impacted, the lives you've transformed. You'll be happy because God is happy because you live. All right. It is dangerous not to discover and fulfill the reason for your creation. It is dangerous. So you can't just guess, you can't just choose your purpose by guesswork. And I guess this is my purpose. That's dangerous. You can't just say, I'll create this purpose for my life. No, you didn't create you. You are not God. You can't create a purpose for your life. All right. You can't create a purpose for your life. Only God that can create a purpose for your life because why He created you. All right. So, like I was saying, like as I was sharing my story, okay. So after all my plans, and I know most of you have plans too about doing this, getting married, traveling around the world, having 5 cars. It's good to have goals, okay. It's good to have aspirations. It's very nice, okay. God wants us to even enjoy our life, okay. All right, because some people think that God wants to suffer, God wants us to sweat. How can God say if you do this, all these laws, commandments? Actually, the essence of every instructions of God is for us to enjoy life. Okay, it's for us to enjoy life. When we start breaking God's instruction, when we don't do His desire and His will, what happens is that it's not God that is punishing you; it's you breaking it that is punishing you. Imagine, for example, don't jump from if you jump from uh skyscrapers, what happens? You will die. It's not God that make you die. God created the law already. God created the principle already. Once you break it, it's the principle that is punishing you. All right? It's principle that is punishing you. So it's important to discover the reason for your living and start living in line with it when you are young. I have also had people say that, okay, for now, start working, work to earn money. Then later, when you have gotten enough money, you now start discovering and fulfilling your purpose. No. How ask yourself if today is the last day of your life, what will you do today? If today is the last day of your life, what will you do today? Like after today, if today is the end of your life, I've asked myself that question. If today is the end of like after today, when you sleep, you are not waking up tomorrow morning. What will you do today? Most of you have not thought, about it. Life is brief, life is short, but you must live that short life in purpose, in line with your purpose. Because what you do on earth determines where you spend eternity. All right? What you do on earth determines where you spend eternity. You must discover your purpose. You must discover your purpose. All right? So some of you have plans, different plans, but the most important thing is for you to discover God's plan for your life. Because only God's plan will stand. God is only committed to his plan, not your plan. He's committed to his own plan. So your plans must be in line with his plan. If not, if you fail, you can't blame God. God is only committed to his plan. And that's why the Bible talks about the Bible says that all things work together for good for they that are called according to his purpose. If you things will only work out for your good when you are called according to God's purpose. All right. If you're not in purpose, and something about why it's important to discover your purpose, because once you discover your purpose, even the bad situations of life, the bad tragedies of life, we work for your purpose. That's why I do tell people that your mistakes is not a mistake, really. Okay, your mistake is not a mistake, really. There's a reason for everything that happened in this world. Your parent died, you lost your brother, you broke your leg. It's dangerous, it's bad, it's saddening. But everything, okay, God can use everything to fulfill his purpose for your life. So no matter what you have done with your life so far, it's not too late to discover your purpose and start fulfilling it. Some of you are 14 years old, 15, 17, 18. I don't know the age you had watching or where you are watching me from, where you are watching from right now. You must know that no matter what has happened in the past, you can still start living a life of meaning. I do tell people that the new year of your life is not January. January is not the new year. The new year of your life is where you discover the reason for your living and start living in line with it. Let me say that again. Your new year, you start a new life, not in a new year or not when you are born. You start living a new life. You start living your true life when you discover the reason for your living. So no matter how much you lived, if you are not living in line with your purpose, your life has been a waste. You see how dangerous it is. So I'm happy because one of my purpose itself is to bring young people to the awakening of their purpose now that they are young. Because imagine if I didn't discover my purpose when I was 16, when I was 17. Okay, what would that happen to me now? How would my life have been? Okay, how would my life have been? I don't know if you are following me this night. All right. So it's important you discover your purpose. So as I was saying about my story, okay, I so after all my plans, I arranged all my plans, and like most of us do, what happened is that I wrote my work and jam. I passed my jam. I did my post in the University of Lagos. I passed my post. So what was left was my work result. Okay, and I'm a very brilliant student. I read, I prepared well, so I know I'm very certain that I'm going to pass my work. But guess what happened? Uh, don't forget, I've done my job, I've passed my job, I've done my post training. To study engineering, what is left for me now is to just get my WAEC, all right, clear my WAEC. So I waited for some months, and at the end of the time, at the end of the day, the result came out, and guess what happened? All my result was seized. Not only my own, that of my secondary school. All our results were seized, and it was like heartbreaking. It was painful to me. I felt depressed. I felt sad. I was young. I was about 15 years old here or 16 years. I felt sad and depressed. All right. I was not happy at all. Okay, because all my plans just scattered. I've just started my life. Oh, my plan already scattered in the beginning. Can you imagine how? Have you just imagine that you created plan, you planned everything, and the plan started failing in the beginning? That's what happened. I remember getting angry. I started isolating myself. I don't feel like talking to anybody. I felt sad. I was distancing myself from friends because, like, all my plans are just scattered. And it's during that down moment of my life that I start asking questions that what is the reason for life? Why am I even alive? So some of us, okay, some of us, you will never come to this realization of your purpose until something happens to you. Some people, it's when they are involved in accidents and they are bedridden or they are admitted in the hospital for a long period of time. That's when they start asking themselves questions about their life. Some people, it's when they move with bad friends and then they got impregnated, maybe while they are young, and then they'll not start feeling sad and they start asking, what is the essence of this life? They'll not start feeling sad. Okay. So people wait for why must you wait for bad things to happen before you start asking questions? That's what I want to change. Okay. But something started happening to me. I experienced a deep failure, a deep regret, a deep as like a deep failure. I start asking myself question, but I don't want you to wait. I don't want you to wait. I don't want something bad to happen to you before you start thinking about what your purpose in life is. Okay, all right, because it will be bad for you to see other people going through the pain you go through. Is bad. The pain you go through, the goal of the pain you go through is for you to deliver others from it. That's what I'll talk about later, so you can know your purpose. What the pain you are going through, the mistake you've made, and the goal of it is for you to discover a way through it and help others through it. If people are experiencing the pain, same pain you've experienced, okay, and making the same mistakes you've made and learned and gotten transformed, if people go through it again and failed and made mistake again, that means you're a failure already. All right, because one of your purposes is to the pain you have gone through, don't let other people go through it. The guide, the results, the strategies you got from going through your pain, help others that are going through that pain so they will not have to go through it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. All right. So I start asking myself questions, and that why is this? What is this life? What is the meaning of this life? Okay. And in the process of asking myself questions, I started doing what? I started trying to find answers. All right. I started reading books. I started reading the Bible. I started asking questions from my mentors. And let me tell you, I've always said this always that the, the answers you seek is in the questions you haven't asked. Some of you have not discovered your purpose because you've not even asked, what is my purpose? Some of you have not discovered the reason why you're living because you have not even asked. All right. So it's time to start asking yourself questions. Why am I here? What am I born to do? Why am I created? Because you don't have forever to live. You don't have forever to live. So each moment you waste, each day you go, you are moving closer to death. So the best way to live your life and make the most of your life is to spend each day in fulfilling your destiny. You won't be young forever. Let me tell you something. Today is the youngest you will ever be. Can someone type it in the comment section? Today is the youngest you will ever be. You won't be young forever. That's why you must discover your purpose now. And the earlier, the better. I've seen grown-up people, when they see the works I do and everything I do, they will say that, they've discovered their purpose when they were younger. Some of them actually, they are filled with regrets. I wish I've discovered my purpose when I'm younger. I mean, I discovered my purpose when I was about 17. Okay, I discovered when I was 17. But there are people that discover their purpose earlier and they've done great things with their life. They are doing mighty things for God. Okay, so don't wait till you are older and start living in regrets. Now is the time to discover your purpose. And before the end of the session, I'll be sharing how you can discover it. All right, how you can discover it. So I started asking myself questions about what my life is about and why I was born. And guess what? Answers start coming. Answers start coming. Don't forget, I said the questions, the answers you are seeking is in the questions you haven't started asking. When you start asking questions, answers will start coming. So in the process, I discovered my purpose. I discovered what I was born to do, and I started writing the visions for my life. And presently, in 2019, I started Teams on Purpose International, okay, to start teaching young people how they can discover their purpose and live a meaningful life. And over the years, we've impacted, in the last 3 years, we've impacted over 10,000 young people, helping young people discover why they are living. I also remember in 2017, I started Moody Quotes, a motivational platform, okay, and the platform is just to create quotes, motivating quotes, because I discovered I love inspiring people. I love motivating people. I love motivating people. And I created that platform to start sharing my quotes online. And over the years, millions of people, currently my quotes has reached over 35 million people around the world, over 280,000 followers, daily inspired by what I'm doing. So sometimes when I see people comment and say you are changing lives, you are transforming life, thank you very much. This is for me. I know I'm fulfilling purpose because through my life, people have been blessed. Through my life, lives have been transformed on a daily basis. Okay, so it's important to discover purpose. And let me let you know this that if you don't have a purpose, you won't have been born. Each and every one of us, we have a purpose. There's a reason why we are in this world. There's a specific purpose you are on this world, in this world to fail. Okay, so your life is not a mistake, you are not a waste, you are here on a reason. All right. And so I'll start by sharing 7 truths about purpose. 7 truths about purpose. These are, I know what truth is. Truths are basic, are fundamental, fundamental. Okay, so I'll be sharing 7 truths about purpose. After sharing 7 truths about purpose, I'll tell you the definition of purpose, and then I'll tell you how you can discover your purpose and how you can start fulfilling your purpose. So please get your pen ready and your notepad, and get ready to write. All right. So the first truth about purpose is that purpose is not about you; it's about others. Can someone put it in the comment section? Purpose is not about you; it's about others. You are not here for yourself. I know that is dangerous. What is Mordecai saying? And but that's truth. You are not here for yourself. You are here because the world needs you. See, if the world didn't need you, God wouldn't have created you. If you don't have something to do in this world, you wouldn't have been here. I was reading about how babies are formed, and I discovered that over millions of sperms like came out, and they were vying for the egg. Out of those millions, over maybe 25 millions, or I've forgotten the millions, you are the one that eat it, the first to eat it, and fertilize the egg. And you are in this world. So the possibility of you being the one shows that there's a big possibilities that your life carry. There's so much inside of you. There's a reason why you are the first to eat it. That means you are not here for just yourself. You are here because God has put something inside of you that the world needs. So it's not about you. Some people say that if I'm touching people's lives, how will I earn money? What will happen to me? How can I be living my life for other people? See, this life is not about you, it's about others. Get that one into your mind, okay? It's not about you. And that knowing this will change the way you relate with people. Because you now start loving people. You now start loving people. You now start caring for people. You now start feeling compassion for people. Okay, this life is not about you. It is foolishness to think life is only about you. No, this life is too big to be only about you. Okay, you are giving this life for the benefit of others. All right, you are giving this life for others to find meaning. You are giving this life for you to be the answers to a problem in this world. So this life is not about you. It's about others. All right, it's about others. All right, it's not about you. Number two truths about purpose is that outside God there is no purpose. Outside God there is no purpose. Can someone put that in the comment section? Outside God there is no purpose. You are created by God. You are formed by God. You can't discover your purpose outside God. No. I know you have. There's two views about the creation of this world. Okay, some people believe that this world is formed from evolution. That some particles exploded. They call it the Big Bang theory, and that we are products of evolution and stuff like that. Those are the evolutionist view about this life. But the truth is that there's a creator. God is the creator. God created us. He created this world, and He created it for a purpose. He created it for a purpose. Everything in this world has a purpose. If anything that doesn't have a purpose can't exist in this world, never forget that. Anything that doesn't have a purpose can't exist in this world. Okay, I come to discover something that you know that even the insects has a purpose. The flowers has a purpose. I remember I've heard about a flower that the smell of that flower attracts maybe insects and then lead to different. So imagine God created even the insects for a purpose. God created a flower. The Bible talks about that the grass is here today and will be gone tomorrow. It can be burnt tomorrow, but still God created it for a purpose. So when God can create all those things for a purpose, how much more you? So I'm trying to change your beliefs about yourself, okay? You are not here by mistake. You are here for a purpose. You are not, your parents must have told you that you are a mistake. Your teachers might have told you you are a mistake. But you are here for a purpose, you are here for a reason. And you can't discover your purpose outside of God. Your purpose is in God. So outside of God, there is no purpose. That's why I told you that you can't create your purpose. You can't guess your purpose. All right? No, but the third truth about purpose is that purpose can't be destroyed. Purpose can't be destroyed. All right? Purpose can't be destroyed. Purpose can't be destroyed. No matter what has happened to you, your purpose can't be destroyed. No matter the mistakes you've made, your purpose can't be destroyed. All right? Even your mistakes, I do tell people that even your mistakes have a purpose. Even your mistake has a purpose. I remember some of the mistakes I've made in my life because everybody have made mistakes in their life. One of the mistakes I've made in my life is moving with bad friends. All right, moving with bad friends. I remember one time, one stage of my life, I was when I was younger, I was moving with the wrong friends, and they affected my life so much. The things I shouldn't have learned, I learned it. Some people now their life is destroyed because of the friends they moved with. All right, some people now their life is scattered, has no meaning because of the friends they are moving with, and that's why this session is for you. Your purpose can be destroyed. No matter what has happened to you, okay, God can use it to work things out if you discover your purpose. Your purpose can be destroyed. Take, for example, naira money, okay, no matter how you squeeze it, no matter how you rough it, all right, you can still take money and go and buy something with it. It doesn't, although it's rough, okay, even though it's tattered, you roughing it, the challenges the money was going through didn't let the money lose its value. All right. So no matter what you have gone through in your life, no matter the mistakes you've made, never forget this. Your life has a purpose. Some of some people have been involved in as cultism, secret cults due to bad friends. Some people are involved in abortion. Some people have been involved in stealing. Some people have been involved in various dangerous things, in pornography, in masturbation, in different dangerous things that's affecting your life and can distort your purpose. But I tell you, once you discover your purpose, God can use all those things you have gone through to fulfill His purpose. I've done different things in my life. I know my face look nice and innocent, but I've made a lot of mistakes. I've done, but now those mistakes I've made is helping me. I'm using it for young people to find clarity for their life. It was not a waste. My purpose wasn't destroyed. Instead, God was using that mistakes to fulfill my purpose. So no matter what you are going through, what you have gone through, you still have value. Your purpose can be destroyed. Okay, your purpose can be destroyed. God still has a meaning for your life, a reason for your living. So the fifth truth is that the fourth truth is that you only have one purpose. You only have how many purpose? One purpose. Can you put in the comment section? You only have one purpose. You only have one purpose. I've had people say that you have different purposes, you have different these things. See, you only have one purpose. If see, what makes you unique is because you are the only one that can fulfill your purpose. That's something that makes you unique. This alone can destroy low self-esteem, can destroy comparison. All right, because God created you for a purpose, with a purpose, on purpose to fulfill a purpose that only you can fulfill. Let me say that again. God created you with a purpose, for a purpose, on a purpose to fulfill a purpose only you can fulfill. The purpose God has created you for, nobody can fulfill it but you. So sometimes we should take the next the next truth. The fifth truth is your purpose is revealed in faces. Your purpose is revealed in faces. Your purpose is revealed in faces. Okay, don't forget you have one purpose. So sometimes it can take time to come into the full understanding of that purpose is. But that doesn't mean you should not start living that purpose now. Imagine I am waiting for me. I was waiting for to discover all my purpose, the grand purpose of God for my life in the beginning of my years. I wouldn't have done anything. I'm serious. I would have done anything. I'll be waiting for that time. Most people they've already discovered their purpose already and they are living it, but they don't know. I remember that time I was living my purpose in 2019 doing my NYC. I was living my purpose, doing great things in my life, but still I was thinking that for me to discover my purpose, I must hear one word from what word that this is your purpose. Start living in line with it. Your purpose to do this thing. Your purpose to do exactly that. I was waiting for one. Sometimes it happens to some people, okay, but you don't need to wait for that one to happen. All right, you need to wait for that one to happen. Sometimes purpose is revealed in faces. All right. As you take steps towards it, as you take steps of obedience to God, towards what He has shown you, He'll be revealing more things to you. And at the end of your life, when you look at your life, you say, wow, this was the reason why God has created me. So sometimes you may not know the purpose in the beginning, but that shouldn't stop you from starting. Your purpose is revealed in faces. Sometimes it can be revealed in faces. For each step you take towards fulfilling what you've discovered, the greater scheme for your creation will be revealed. I don't know if you get what I've just said. For each step you take towards this, what I am doing now, sometimes when I started a purpose, I just started because it's God, it's God, like I was moved, I was led to start it. What we are doing now, I was not clear about it in the beginning. But for each step I was taking towards that purpose, towards that direction, towards that assignment, more clarity was being born. Okay. So clarity is not gotten by waiting, it's gotten by moving. You don't get clarity by waiting. You get clarity by starting, by acting. All right. So you only have one purpose, okay? Only you can feel your purpose, okay? You have a specific purpose, all right? You have a specific purpose, and I'll talk about that soon, okay? People may say you have different purpose, but the truth is that you have only one specific purpose, okay? And that's what makes your life meaningful. Just see life as a canvas, and or like as a big puzzle, and then you are a piece of it. All right, you are a piece of it. Okay, I just got this, but let me use this for an example. I want to start learning how to play chess. So I got it some days ago. So look at this chess. I know you can see this chess board. Yeah. So imagine this thing. This is like everybody in the world. Okay, everybody in the world. Each of these players here, everything has a purpose here. They all have a purpose here. All right. They all have a purpose here, a purpose to fill here. So see this thing as the world. All right, and see yourself as a piece in here. All right. So you only you can occupy that space. All right, only you can occupy that space. All right, nobody has the same purpose like you. All right, nobody in this world has a purpose, and that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you relevant. That's what makes you meaningful. That's your where your value even lies. All right. I don't know if you get. I hope this illustration was well understood. Okay, so you only have one purpose. Okay, and only you can fulfill that purpose, and your purpose is revealed in phases. All right, and the sixth one is that all you need in this life is in purpose. All you need in this life is in purpose. All you need in this life is a purpose. Is in purpose. That's number six. Most people are searching for joy. They want peace. They want fulfillment. It's in purpose. You can't get fulfillment from having money. Like I came even to that reality when I started earning money. Okay, I know I've struggled for some part of my life, like with financial needs. But when I started earning money, that's when I discovered that in fact money can bring you. I know before, but it brought more reality. Like it became more clear to me that no matter the money you have, it can't really bring fulfillment if it doesn't have a purpose. Anything that doesn't have a purpose can't have fulfillment. Everything in your life must be inclined, must be attached to purpose, must be in line with purpose. All right. So all the money you need in this world is in purpose. The peace you are searching for is in purpose. The love you need is in purpose. The joy you need, you want to experience is in purpose. Every of your desires is in purpose. The Bible talks about that seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added unto it. So seek ye first purpose. All other things you need in life shall be added. You are looking for a relationship, a good relationship, discover purpose. The wife you seek is in on the path of purpose. The money you seek is on the path of purpose. Sometimes the money you are seeking for it in the wrong place. Align yourself with purpose, and everything you need to fulfill that purpose, including money, including people, will come in line with it. When I started things of purpose, I started with myself only. Then I told my friends, and they came on board. And then after some time, we have over 40 volunteers, over 50 volunteers now. Because why? I discovered purpose. I was working in line with it. And the people I need for the fulfillment that will assist in the fulfillment of that purpose, they start coming in line with it. The money I need, because I've had people say that you should wait for money to start feeling purpose. I didn't have money. I just have the vision. All right. And everything I needed, the projects we are doing, everything came when I was working in it. We are doing this but from next month. Our target is our next project is to impact 20,000 young people in 10 states in Nigeria, in various secondary schools in Nigeria. What is going to fund it? Everything that we needed will be gotten because it's in line with purpose. So sometimes you have to align yourself with purpose. That's when you find everything you need. All you need is in purpose. And finally, purpose determines everything about your life. Purpose determines everything about your life. Purpose determines everything about your life. Don't forget, number seven, purpose determines everything about your life. The kind of food you eat, determines it. The places you go, purpose determines it. The kind of books you read, purpose determines it. The type of movies you watch, purpose determines it. What you study, purpose determines it. Who you marry, purpose determines it. Everything about your life, where you live, where you go to, purpose determines everything. All right? Purpose determines everything. Purpose determines everything. You, I know you must have seen some football players that they have specific type of food they eat. Okay, some football players, they train their body because they know their body is a tool for the fulfillment of their purpose. So they know they train their body, they develop their body, they eat a kind of food. They don't just eat any other food. They have a time for eating. They have some things they do. They have some places they go to. So also you, purpose determines everything. It determines what you eat. Imagine a footballer that wants to become the best player in the world and fulfill his purpose for his life is eating like maybe probably starch every day or eating anyhow. So purpose determines everything about your life. All right. Purpose determines everything about your life. The answers to all your life's questions is in purpose. Why am I born? Purpose. Why do I look the way I look? Purpose. Why do I have the talents and gifts I have? Purpose. Why am I born into this family? Look at it. There are many thousands, millions of families in the world. That you are born into the family you are in, and there's a reason for it. It's not a mistake. That you are born in Nigeria or any part of the world you are watching this from, it's not a mistake. There is a purpose for it. So you may ask yourself question that why do I look the way I look? Purpose. Everything about your life, every questions you've ever asked about your life is in purpose. Why do I go through all I have gone through? Purpose. The mistake I have made, why? For a purpose. The suffering I'm going through, that's for a purpose. All right. Every questions you seek, every answers, all the answers to all your life questions is purpose. All right. Now I've said all that. I've said the seven truths of purpose. Now, what is purpose? What is purpose? I'm talking about purpose. Why you must discover your purpose. Now, what is purpose? So I have four definitions of purpose here. All right. So purpose is the original intent for your creation. The original intent. Some people have formed an intent for their own creation. That okay, I'm created for this. But your purpose itself is the original. That means from the originator, the creator himself, the original intent for your creation. Original intent for your creation. That's purpose. The second definition of purpose is that one thing that you are created to do and you have the capacity to do. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So can someone just put that in the comment section? Purpose is that one thing that you are created to do, but not just created to do it. You have the capacity to do it. If you don't have the capacity to do it, it's not your purpose. All right. Your purpose is that that one thing you are created to do, and you have the capacity to do it. How can the designer of this phone, this is an iPhone, tell this phone to do something without giving it the capacity to do it? Imagine saying that this phone should take pictures, all right, and then no camera there. I don't even get what I'm saying. So that you have a purpose, okay, you must have the capacity to fulfill that purpose. So purpose is that one thing that you are created to do, and you have the capacity to do it. That's your purpose. All right, that's your purpose. You must have the capacity to do it. That one thing that you have the capacity to do. The third definition of purpose is that solution you were created to bring to your generation. Purpose is that solution you are created to bet to your generation. The problem that you exist to solve. That's your purpose. Purpose is that solution you were created to bet to your generation. There is something this generation needs that God has put in you to give to this generation. See, you could have been born during the World War, or born in the 90s or the 80s, all right? But you are born in this dispensation, in this generation, because there is a reason for that. All right? There's a reason for that. There's a reason why you are born in this generation. You are here to solve a particular problem in this world. So there's a problem. God saw a problem in this world, in this generation, and God put that solution inside of you and then bring it to this world. Now imagine you now deny the world of that solution. Imagine you take that solution to your grave. That's a dangerous way to live life. That's the true definition of failure. I do tell people that failure is not you having car or not having. Failure is not fulfilling God's purpose for your life. That's what failure is. Not fulfilling God's purpose for your life. There are people that have cars, have money, have everything, but they've not discovered or fulfilled purpose. Let me tell you, the world may see them as a success, but in God's eyes, they are a failure. Success in the eyes of God is in the discovery and fulfillment of purpose. And purpose is that solution we are created to better your generation. All right? Better your generation. And the fourth definition is purpose is your unique contribution to the betterment of humanity. Purpose is your unique contribution to the betterment of humanity. Can someone put that in the comment section? Purpose is your unique solution, your unique contribution to the benefit of humanity. Don't forget, I used this chessboard as a example the other time. I said each of those players here has a purpose, a unique contribution to this. Okay, so also you have a unique contribution for the betterment of humanity. So your purpose is to solve a problem in this world. Your purpose must be is to solve something, a problem in this world. So your contribution, that solution you have inside of you, contributing it to humanity, is you fulfilling, discovering, and fulfilling purpose. You have a solution in this world. You contributed that unique, then your unique contribution. Don't forget, I said unique. That means only you, all right, unique contribution to the betterment of mankind. That's why I told you in the beginning that this purpose is not about you, it's about others. All right? Purpose is not about you, it's about others. It's not about you, it's about others. Because God saw a problem in this world, took solution, put it inside of you, and brought you into this world to solve that problem in this world. All right. So now, having said all that, I'm quickly going to talk about now how you can discover your purpose, pathways to discovering your purpose, pathways to discovering your purpose. Now, if you are ready to get this, can you just put in the comment section that I am ready? I want to share the pathways to discovering your purpose. Then I will share how you can fulfill your purpose, and then it's time to start taking action. All right. So pathways to discovering your purpose. Pathways to discovering your purpose. All right. Pathways to discovering your purpose. Now, the first pathway to discovering your purpose is that to discover your purpose, you must discover God. I've been saying it like you have noticed that everything I've been saying, I kept saying God. Because why? It's your creator. It's your creator. Everything starts from God. The Bible says, without him, nothing that was made that would have been made. That means you won't have been made, all right, without him. So to discover your purpose, okay, discover God. Discover God. Discover God. It all starts with God. I've heard people say that create your purpose, do this your purpose. To discover your purpose, like the ultimate way to really discover your purpose is to discover God. Because to know the purpose of a thing, you must ask the creator of that thing. You can't know the purpose of your life, really. You can't know. Who are you? Who are you to know the purpose of your life? Did you create you? Ask yourself, did you create you? How can you know the purpose of your life? All right? To know the purpose of your life, okay, you must know God. You must discover Him. The more you know God, who God is, the more you discover yourself. And that's what happened when I was young. When I was 16 years old and 17, and I was working towards discovering my purpose, I started studying the Bible. I started praying. I started asking God questions. And as I was reading the Bible, I was seeing verses that was speaking to me, that was telling me who I am. All right. The more closer I was with God, I am with God, the more I discover more about myself. And as I'm living my life, the more my walk with God and the more I get closer to God, the more I'm discovering more about why He has created me. So to discover purpose, the first is to discover God. The more you know God, the more you know who you are. The more you know who God is, the more you know why you were created. So to discover purpose, discover God. Stop looking for purpose. Start looking for God. Stop searching everywhere for purpose. I've had people that have searched places for purpose. I remember a story of a man. I've had different stories, okay? But I remember some people that to discover their purpose, they'll say, go to a mountain, go to a particular place in Japan, go to one country, or go to a particular place, go to do like different ways. You'll be searching for your purpose everywhere. You'll be searching the wrong places. All right. Stop searching for your purpose and start searching for God. When you start searching for God, He will show you your purpose. All right. Like, and that's why they said those who look around wonders. Those who look around, they wonders. But those that look at God, they become awakened. Those who look around wonders. Like there are too many distractions in this world. I've seen young people or some people that so they look at other people's purpose to discover their own purpose. They say, this one is doing this one. That can be my purpose. I like this one. Let me do this one. It will end up in this. You will end in disappointment, and that's one of the pain of all some influencers, of some things some people we have online, and those that are letting that they want people to find purpose in them, in what they are doing. No, you get confused, you get tired. See, the journey of purpose is not really easy. You need God to go through it. So it will be meaninless for you to now to think something is your purpose and then give up on it. That means not your purpose in the first place. So stop looking around. You'll be confused when you look around. Look to God. Look to God. All right. I remember in 20, that was last year during one of our outreach in Ibadan. I remember I was going to Ibadan for the outreach, but I left Lagos late around 6 p.m. And it took time before I got a bus, okay, that would take me to Ibadan. I got a bus around 7:30. So I've already packed my bag that I'm going to Ibadan. And the volunteers there are waiting for me for the outreach the next day. The first school that will be going for the outreach is by 7 a.m. the next day. So I must get to Ibadan that night. Okay. So what happened is that it took a long time before I saw a bus. So around I got the bus around 7:30 to 8 p.m. So I was moving, I was going. So I remember in the bus, I was scared a bit because it was dangerous. All right. I was scared a bit because around 9 o'clock, around 10 o'clock, I was still on the way. So I was scared a bit. I remember one time when I started the journey, I was telling myself that should I just go back? But something kept telling me that no, I must go because why? What was telling me? Purpose. I went because I was driven by purpose. Okay, it's easy for me to give up that time, but something was driving that. There are young people that are waiting for that need to discover their purpose, that we need to speak to, that we need to transform. So even though fear was all around me, but I didn't let my fear drive me. I let my purpose drive me. But I want to be driven if I have chosen my purpose because someone chose it for me, or someone was doing it. I would have given up. I would have turned back. So I've been able to endure pain. I've been able to endure suffering. And I was able to go through all those things because why? I'm driven by purpose because God has given me that purpose. God created me for that purpose. All right. So I do tell you that when purpose drives you, nothing can stop you. When purpose drives you, nothing can stop you. I got to Ibadan around 11 p.m. that night. I couldn't go stay with my friend. I wanted to stay with her. I had to like lodge in an hotel. But I fulfilled, I got there at last. I didn't let these challenges or everything I was going through. But it would have been easy to give up if I'm not sure or clear about my preparation. All right. So to discover your purpose, discover God, okay? Stop looking all around, start looking for God, okay? And how can you discover God? You discover God through a relationship with Him, all right? Through a relationship with Him. So one way to discover God is also to talk to God in prayers, okay? Talk to God in prayer. Ask God, why am I created? Show me the way. The Bible says that you will seek me and you'll find me if you search for me with all your heart. Now you will seek your purpose and you find your purpose if you search for God with all your heart. He will show you. God is not a wicked God, He's a loving God. All right. He's a loving God. He knows He needs you to fulfill that purpose. So He's ready to show you. But the more you develop a relationship with Him, the more you talk to Him in prayer, asking Him, create time to just spend time with God, asking God. He will show you. Also, you can discover God through what? Reading His word. The answer to all your life's question is in God's word. The books you read can give you information. Only God's word gives you revelation. I remember when I was 17 years old, I was reading the Bible. I read Matthew to Revelation I've read Matthew to Revelation over 10 times, or let me say 12 times in the last over 10 years now. I've read Matthew to Revelation. And the more I'm reading, the more I'm getting new insights, the more I'm discovering more of what God has created me to do. So I was 17 years old. The first time I read Matthew to Revelation, when I was in Matthew 5:16, I discovered something that changed my life. He said, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Wow. That means the essence of my living is to glorify God. But for me to glorify God, men must see my good works. My light must shine. Men must see my good works. My light must shine. So when men are seeing my good works, when I'm shining my light, through my life, God is being glorified and I'm fulfilling purpose. That's why when I see Modi quotes, the platform I created online, okay, and one of my expressions, all right, and I see people commenting that thank God for your life, thank you for this, thank you Jesus that you did this, thank you for this word, thank you for what you say, God bless you. Like I saw that thing, someone say thank you Jesus, thank you God. I'm fulfilled that wow. See, through my life, people are blessed. People are getting clarity for their life. People are getting understanding for their life. People are finding reason to keep moving. My life is what the work I do, my works is glorifying God. All right, it's glorifying God. I see people, parents, they will call me and say, "Thank you for what you said to my daughter. Thank you for what you said to my son. Thank you for the book you wrote. My works." People are seeing it and glorifying God. I am shining my light. God is being glorified. I am fulfilling purpose. And I tell you something, I am fulfilled. Don't forget, it's not easy, but it's worth it. Because that fulfillment will overshadow every difficulty. The fulfillment will overshadow every difficulty. All right. So talk to God in prayers, read God's word. The more you read God's word, the more you come to the understanding of who you are. All right. So to discover your purpose, discover God. Spend time with God. See, there's no purpose outside God. Please spend time with God. Get to know Him more. Develop a relationship with Him. Get serious with God. You've been playing for too long. You've spent time for too long. Stop staying in the middle. I remember a time in my life when I was always in the middle that I'm moving with bad friends, I'm moving with good friends, I'm in the middle. I know bad people, I know good people, I'm in the middle. If you stay in the middle, that is the worst place to be because you end up dead or destroyed. All right. Imagine you want to cross the road and you stay at the middle of the road. Should I cross? Should I not cross? What will happen? One car will come and just hit. You get what I'm saying? It's dangerous. The Bible talk about being lukewarm. Be lukewarm. The Bible says it will spit you out. Don't stay at the middle. It's time to either pursue God or stay otherwise. But my advice to you is that pursue God. The Bible says that life and death is in front of you. Choose. But it added one advice: choose life. All right. So pursue God. Seriously, is I know there's distraction all around you that can take you away from God, but see, you only find meaning in God. You only find peace in God. You only find peace in God. Can someone put that in the question in the comment section? You only find peace and fulfillment in God. Now, the second way to discover your purpose, okay, is what? To discover yourself. All right. To discover yourself. All right. And it's to answer the question, who am I? I said discover God, okay? And second way is that to discover yourself. And why did I say discover yourself? Because God has put some things inside you that will guide you for the fulfillment of your purpose and the discovery of that purpose. God is a great God. God doesn't want you to be in the dark about your purpose. He doesn't want you to be ignorant about your purpose. So He put some things around you, inside you. He orchestrated some things to happen to you so that you can discover and fulfill that purpose. So it's time to start asking yourself questions. All right, start asking yourself questions. Remember, after I failed my exam, after I got disappointed in that area, all right, I start asking myself questions. I start asking myself questions. So to discover purpose, another thing you must do the word discover yourself. Discover yourself. And discovering your purpose requires self-examination, self-awareness, self-reflection. All right. Need inside of you to discover that purpose. All right. So discover yourself, all right? And the greatest discovery in life is the discovery of self. I've always said that the greatest discovery is discovery of self. You don't start living where you are born. You start living where you discovered why you are born. All right? That's where you start living. All right. So discover yourself. So I'll mention the three discovery about yourself that will guide you, that will point you into discovery of your purpose. And let me tell you something. This is proven. It is real. If you follow these three things, you are going to discover your purpose for sure. All right, it's very certain you are going to discover your purpose. All right, discover God, and number two, discover yourself. But in discovering yourself, there are three discovery you must make. All right, that will guide you in discovering yourself, that will guide you in discovering your purpose. The first one is discovery of your gifts and talents. Discovery of your gifts and talent. Discovery of your abilities. Discovery of your potential. All right, all those your gifts, the talents and gifts you have, they are tools for the fulfillment of your purpose. So, for example, when you see a spanner in someone's end, you can tell that this person must be an engineer. When you see a stethoscope with someone, you can tell that this person must be a doctor. All right. When you see a football in someone end, a ball, all right, you can tell this person may probably be a footballer. So all those tools you see in people's end is the pointers to who they are and who they are created to be. All right. So when you see the things you have, the gifts you have, the talents you have, they are pointers to what your purpose can be. All right. God is not wicked. God can't put you in a world for a purpose without giving you everything you need to fulfill that purpose. So to discover that purpose, discover everything God has given you to fulfill that purpose, and you have discover your purpose. You get what I'm saying? Discover your talents, your gift. What are those things you're naturally good at? What do you love doing? I remember when I was young. I remember when I was 10 years old first. I had no idea of purpose. But when I was 10 years old, I remember I loved writing. I love writing. I love poems. I remember when I was in primary three, I was even like 7 years old that time. When I was in primary three, I, 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 our those English manuals that we read, those English textbook we read. I remember when I was reading one time, I was in primary two or primary three, I can't remember. There's one poem there that says, "Good, better, best. Good, better, best. I will never rest. I will never rest until my good is better. Until my good is better. I'm my better best. I'm my better best." Primary three, I can still remember it now because that is so much aligned to me. And guess what? What I'm doing now, I love creating words. I love writing poetry. I love writing. But when I was primary three, I didn't know what is happening that time, but I just saw I love that poem. If I see poem in my textbooks, I just love reading it. So what are you, when you were young, there's some things that you love doing. There's some talents you have when you were young. Some people that they can sing since when they were like 4 years old. What's his name? Tiger Woods. When he was 2 years old, he already started playing golf. When he was 2 years old, his dad said when they interviewed his dad, he said when he was 2 years old, he could already hold the golf club and start kicking it. When he was 2 years old, all right. When he was 2 years old. So sometimes there's some things when you're young, there's some things you love doing already, some talents you have, some gifts you have. You're naturally gifted at it. You didn't learn it. You were born with it. I remember that time, I know how to craft words too. I'll just sit there and start writing poems. I remember one time I wrote over 100 poems. All right, they are my gifts and talent. I love speaking. When I was 17 years old, after discovering my purpose, when I'm teaching in secondary, in the primary school I was teaching then, I'll be teaching young people. I'll be telling about life. I'll keep talking. All right, I'll keep talking. I love speaking. I love communicating. I love organizing things. I love arranging things. And that was helping me in things on purpose, what I'm doing now, my body quotes, everything I'm doing, the things I'm creating, all my gifts and talents, I'm using to feel it. This thing, this platform, I learned it by myself how to create this, how to set up this stream here that I'm using for this video. The use of tech. There's some things I know how to do. I can find my way through things. Those things are talents, those are gifts, and I'm using it for the fulfillment of purpose. You know, speaking to you now, I'm fulfilling purpose. All right. Setting up this platform, I'm fulfilling purpose. All right. So your gifts and talents are pointers to your purpose. So I want you to do something. Take a pen, list, find time, list down all the talents you have. I remember that time I list down my talents: writing, speaking, organizing, planning. I love planning. I remember for the outreach we are starting next month. Remember, I said the goal is to reach out to 20,000 young people in 10 states in Nigeria. I remember I sat some weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I sat down for 5 hours. I planned the outreach from the beginning to the end. I planned the plans for the each states. I planned for the volunteers. I planned for the schools. I planned for the letters. I planned for the design. 5 hours. I wrote about almost five pages of books planning. I was envisioning it. I was visualizing it. It's a gift I have. It's a talent I have. All right. So discover your talents and gifts. They are pointers to your purpose. So everything I'm doing now, helping young people, all right, inspiring people, I'm using my gift and talents to do that. All right. So to discover your purpose, discover your talents and gifts. They are pointers to your purpose. The second thing you must do is that discover your passion. Discover your passion. Your passion are those things you love doing. All right. Your passion are those things you love doing. Those things you spend time doing. Those things you love talking about. Those things you spend your time, your money, your energy in. Those are your passion. Those are your interests. I remember that time I told you I was just passionate about poems. I'm passionate about young people. I'm passionate about young people. I'm so passionate about young people. All right. If I find any young person and I have the opportunity to talk to them, I can talk to them for hours. I'm passionate. Some people are passionate about children, like my younger sister. She's passionate about children. She loves children. I didn't hate children. I love children, but I don't really that passion for children. I remember small babies. I'm usually scared to carry small babies. Actually, all right. I would say, let me carry. But you see, some people they just love children. Love kind. Some people they are passionate about when they see some people are passionate about dancing. Some people are passionate about videos, creating videos. And I do tell people something that you see things based on who you are. You see things based on who you are. You may be watching a movie with someone. You are seeing the design in the movie, or you are seeing people acting, and that person is seeing how they were moving the cameras about. Are you getting what I'm saying? Some people are seeing the color combination, the arrangement. So you see things based on who you are. That's why it's important to discover yourself. All right, it's important to discover yourself. You see things based on who you are. So what you are passionate about, and that person may not be passionate about it. I remember someone saying that, Mordecai, I love what you are doing, but I can't do it. I'm not interested in doing it. And I understand the person. All right, I understand the person. I remember someone that I know. The person is so much passionate about capturing pictures. He's capturing pictures. And guess what? He's currently helping an organization to go to different parts of Nigeria to capture beautiful pictures, to capture videos. He will take his drone about, take pictures, take beautiful pictures to tell the stories of the work those people are doing. He's fulfilling the purpose. He's telling a story with the gift he have. They are able to capture things. My younger sister too, one of my younger sister too, love capturing. She love taking pictures. She has like she will say she have bending down, looking for the best angle, being creative with it. I remember yesterday I went for a project and I took her along and we were capturing we want to brand a supermarket and also like help them with their social media marketing. My company Mo Digital, and I took her along for her to capture the videos and picture we're going to use. I saw her taking the picture. It was covering one part of the camera and turning. I'm saying, wow, my mom was at this girl, and she was enjoying. We spent about 2 hours there. She was sweating and she was doing it. That's a gift and talent. She's passionate about it. All right. So when she now start discovering how she can use that passion to solve a problem in this world, then she has discovered purpose. All right. So TD Jake said something, and I really love. TD Jake said, I don't know if you're following me. If you're following me in the comment section, just put in the comment section that you are following me, you are getting value. I'll be rounding up soon. Okay. So TD Jake said something. He said, if you can't figure out your passion, or if you can't figure out your purpose, figure out your passion. Your passion will lead you to your purpose. If you can't figure out your purpose, figure out your passion, what you love doing, what you spend time doing, it will lead to your purpose. I spend time watching motivational videos. I spend time reading books. I love reading books. I read one book every week at least. I spend time reading books. I love writing. I'm passionate about writing. I love speaking to young people. I love creating things. I love thinking. I love reading philosophy. I love reading about psychology. Those are so fun. I love reading books in those areas too. I love watching videos. If I'm watching videos or watching a movie, I am looking for quotes in those movies. I'm looking for strong words that can just reason. All right. So what are those your interests? It can be a pointer to your purpose. Some of you are passionate about. There's some things that you have passion for that is not popular, but don't let that distract you. Okay, your passion can be a pointer to your purpose. Your passion can be in business, it can be in art, it can be in counseling, it can be in caring for the sick, it can be in caring for abused women. There's some people have, so I've seen some people passionate. I was like, wow, how can you be passionate about it? I remember someone was passionate about animals. The person is passionate about animals. Me, I'm scared of animals, especially dog. I'm scared of dog, although I'm trying to develop confidence and trying to confront that fear. But some people love. I saw a man. They call him name Lion Whisperer. He loves taking care of lions, and he's enjoying it. He plays with them. All right, he plays with them. So you find your passion. Your passion can connect you to your purpose. I've seen people that said they don't. Any stray animals around. They just like bringing them together. Like find your. It may not be popular. All right, but if you are really passionate about it and solving a problem in this world, it can be a pointer to your purpose. All right. So what will you be ready to do if you will not be paid? What I am doing now, I'm not being paid, but even though I'm not paid, I am doing it. So what can you do? There's some things you love doing that even though you're not being paid, you can do it for free. Because you must not be driven by money. Money is too fleeting, like to be driven by it. It's too money only find meaning in purpose. If your money doesn't have a purpose, a meaning to it, it's meaningless, it's useless. All right. You must be driven by purpose, not money. So what that you are willing to do, even though you're not paid for. All right. I've been talking for the past 1 hour. I love it. I'm going to stop soon, but I'm going to stop because I have to stop. All right. Not because I'm tired. I have to stop because I'm passionate about this. All right. So find your passion. Your passion will lead you to your purpose. I don't know if you're following me. All right. So take a pen, list out your passion. Those things you are really interested in, just list them out. I've told you to list out your talents, which are your gifts, what people have complimented you on, what you are naturally good at, list them out. Now list out your passion. You may be passionate about writing, you may be passionate about traveling. All right. I've seen people that travel to different countries to tell stories of that country. And Nas Daily, I don't even know Nas Daily, is doing that. He travels to different countries. He came to Nigeria some weeks ago to tell stories about Nigeria, about things people are doing. He's fulfilling purpose. He's fulfilling purpose. He's solving a problem in this world. Now, without living in Nigeria, we are seeing what is happening in different countries because someone is telling the stories he's doing it in a beautiful way, in a unique way. All right, he's not shedding light on the problems of those countries. He's shedding light on the solution, on the beautiful things of that country. He's fulfilling purpose. He's solving a problem. People are finding happiness, joy, just watching his videos. All right. So discover what you're passionate about. Okay, is a pointer to your purpose. And finally, discover your pain and anger. Can someone put discover your pain and anger in the comment section? Discover your pain and anger. Discover your pain and anger. This is very important. What you hate the most is what you are created to change. What irritates you is what you are created to improve. The problems you complain about is what you are created to solve. Let me say that again. What you hate the most is what you are created to change. What irritates you is what you are created to improve. The problems you complain about often is what you are created to solve. So it's time to stop complaining. It's time to start creating change. It's time to stop making excuses. It's time to start making a difference. All right. Your purpose, your anger and your pain can be a pointer to your purpose. What you're angry about, what you're annoyed about, what's happening in this world that you're angry about. All right. What are you angry about? When you start creating solution to it. So people are, for me, I'm angry when I see young people wasting their time. Like I'm literally very angry. All right, because I discovered that young people, when they have not discovered a purpose for their life, they look for distractions, some to distract them from reality. But the thing about distraction is that after distraction has wired down, well, okay, you will still face reality. That's why it's important to discover your purpose. All right, to discover your purpose so you can direct your focus to something. All right. So my goal and my passion is about helping young people to what? Discover their purpose. I'm angry when I see young people wasting their time. So instead of complaining, I start seeing some purpose. As I'm angry when I see young people wasting their life into cultism, into different type of social vices, all right, into drug, into different things. I want them to find purpose. I want to help them to find purpose, to discover meaning for their life, and I started seeing some purpose. I'm fulfilling purpose. So what angers you can be something you are created to change. Your pain is a gift. It's not waste. Your pain is not a waste. It's a gift. And like I was saying, I listened to Apostle Seman and said something very important. One of his message. He said, "You are a failure if you watch people go through the same pain you have gone through and overcome. You are a failure." He said, "You're a failure if you watch people the same pain you have gone through. You see them going through it too. All right, you are a failure." So me now, I remember that I had difficulty in discovering my purpose. All right. I start asking questions. I start so I want to help young people discover their purpose early. I don't want them to waste time. I don't want them to be discouraged. I don't want them to move with bad friends, to involve themselves in different vices of and dangerous things that's happening around them. I want them to discover their purpose early, and that's why I do everything I'm doing. All right. So sometimes you are going through some pain now. You are going through some suffering. Some of you have overcome some pain. You have overcome some suffering. Okay, you have gotten a strategy from it. Now start using that strategy to guide other people. Don't let people go through what you have gone through. Don't let them go through the pain you have gone through. All right. And once you discover that pain and anger, you can start feeling purpose. When you are helping people out of their pain, you have gone through the pain. You have discovered the way out. You have gone through the road. Like me, I've gone through the path of purpose. All right. And I'm going through it. I've discovered the way. Now I'm teaching young people how to discover that way too. Now I'm fulfilling purpose. Now I'll be a failure really if I don't keep telling people about discovering and fulfilling their purpose. If I don't keep telling people how and helping them discover it. So the books I'm writing, the programs I'm doing, this webinar you are watching is in line with my purpose. Is bringing solutions to that pain I've gone through. And that's why you see how I'm talking. I'm talking with so much passion. I know you can tell that, okay? Because I'm angry about young people not discovering their purpose and not living meaningful life or about wasting their life. All right. So find your pain and anger is a pointer to what your purpose can be. All right. In your pain is your purpose. In your mess is your message. In your story is your glory. All right. When you discover your pain and anger, all right, Mahatma Gandhi discovered he found something he was angry about and chose to change it. Mother Teresa found something she was angry about, what she ate about this world, and chose to change it. Same thing with Martin Luther King Jr. Found something about this world, was angry about it, racism, and was ready to change it. Many people the great people you know today, they discover something they ate, they discover something they were angry about in this world, and decide to change it. Even Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg, he wants people to. It's not that if people graduate, they will go far apart. Okay, he created a platform to connect people together, and that's where Facebook is. All right. Now people can connect. The people are even finding using Facebook as an expression of their purpose. Okay, because one man created it. He created it in this generation, in this time and age, because it's relevant. All right, it's fulfilling purpose. All right. So discover what you're angry about. What you hate the most is what you are created to change. Now, how will you know if you have discovered your purpose? All right. How will you know if you have discovered your purpose? How will you know if you are living in your purpose? How will you know if you are living in your purpose? Number one, you feel fulfilled. You feel fulfilled. You feel fulfilled. Like every day, I will go to bed every day fulfilled. I'm telling the truth. I go to bed every day fulfilled because at the end of the day, of every day, I know I have inspired someone. I know I have helped someone. I know I've motivated someone. Either through the words I say, through what I've written, through what I have created. I know someone have been impacted. So every day when I'm going to bed and I'm about to sleep, I feel fulfilled. All right, I feel fulfilled. So that's a sign you have discovered your purpose. If you're not finding fulfillment, all right, just know that you have not discovered your purpose. If you're in a job that you hate, you don't like, if you are restless, if you're not happy in it, if you are feeling you are worthless when you are doing something, you have not discovered purpose yet. Okay. All right. When you find purpose, okay, even though you are going through suffering, you feel fulfilled. Even though you are going through struggles, you feel fulfilled. Even though you are going through pain, you feel fulfilled. Even though you are going to achieve, you feel fulfilled. Okay, because why? You are on purpose. You are living in purpose. All right. Another way to know you have discovered your purpose is your purpose answers a need in your society. If your purpose is not answering a problem in the world, you have not discovered purpose yet. Your purpose is connected to a problem the world is facing. All right. So it's your purpose when it answers a need in this world. What I am doing now is answering a need. All right, it's answering a need. Many young people lack clarity. They don't know why they're in this world. They need direction, and if they don't find this direction, they will involve themselves in different different things that is wrong that can destroy their lives. So I'm solving a problem. I'm helping young people discover what they have created. God has created them to be, what God has created them to do. All right. So your purpose must fill a need in society. I've had someone that said his purpose is to play game. I was confused somehow because what need in the society is playing game fulfilling. Although playing games actually, I've discovered that playing games there's are different gifts and talents involved in playing game because it's not the game itself. It's about when you're playing game. There's something called uh, uh, maybe hand and head to hand coordination. Those people we know as surgeons, they have that talent. And head to, I've forgotten what they call it, head to hand coordination. That is a talent that Ben Carson has. Okay, the man that separated that Siamese twins. Okay, the neurosurgeon. All right, is a great talent, and it's something involving you're playing game. Okay, and head to hand because you're playing using the pad, and it's a talent. And that one is critical thinking. They are part of talents and gifts. Okay, that you have. Okay, that you can use in playing game. But it's only you can only find purpose. You're only living in purpose when what you're doing, whatever you're doing, is solving a need in society, is solving a problem. Okay. You must solve a need in the society. You must solve a problem in this world. Okay. Because don't forget, your purpose is not about you, it's about others. Number three, you have discovered and you know you are feeling purpose if you have the capacity for it. All right. If you have the capacity for it, it's not just enough to know you have a purpose. You must have the capacity for it. Okay. All right. So you have the capacity because God created you with everything you need to fulfill that purpose. And finally, God is being glorified. You know you are fulfilling purpose when God is being glorified. I've told you that the works I do and everything I do, people thank God for my life. People thank God for, and I know you know people that when you see what they are doing, you will just be thanking God. That thank God for this person. Thank God for this person. Thank God for this book this person wrote. Thank God for this thing this person did. All right. So you know you are fulfilling purpose when God is being glorified. Now, I'm going to end with this, okay? How can you fulfill your purpose? How can you fulfill your purpose? Beyond discovering your purpose, you must what? Fulfill your purpose. So, the first thing I want to know is that you must start with what you have and where you are. Can you put in the comment section? Start with what you have and where you are. Once you have a clue about what your purpose is, okay, based on what I have said, okay, through discovering God, discovering yourself, your talents, your gifts. They are pointers to your purpose. You need your talents and gifts to fulfill your purpose. Your talent and gifts is not your purpose, but you can use it to fulfill your purpose. So when you discover your talents and gifts, when you discover the pain and your pain and anger, what you're angry about, the pain you have gone through that you want to help others through it. Once you have discovered what you are passionate about, when you once you find the connection between all those three, okay, Start something with it. All right. Remember, told you that when I discovered that my purpose, I discovered that I love helping young people. What did I do? I started things on purpose. All right, to start helping young people. All right. I didn't wait for me to have to be clear about everything or how it will go. You will not need faith that way. The essence of faith is that though you are not sure of how it will go, but you start regardless because it's in line with your purpose. All right. So I've seen people who have discovered their purpose, but they're not fulfilling it. You must take action. Like I do tell people that the meaning of life is to live a life of meaning, a life driven by purpose, powered by vision, okay, ignited by goals and unleashed by action. The meaning of your life is to live a life of meaning, a life driven by purpose, powered by vision, captured by a life driven by purpose, uh, captured by vision, powered by goals, and unleashed by action. You must take action. All right, take action. The ideas you have, it's time to start implementing it. Some of you love taking care of children. All right, you love children. You can do something. You can start serving. That's one way to fulfill your purpose. Start serving. It may be in your church. It may be in your organization. Maybe in your school. Start serving. Start using what you have discovered about yourself to serve, to starve. It's important. Don't wait. I remember when I was 17 years old, okay, and I discovered my purpose. I joined, I started acting drama in church. I started acting drama. I started writing publication in our church, okay? I started writing, like, I'll write poems, write quotes, I'll paste it at the back of our church. I'll write inspiring stories, I'll paste it at the back of our church. I started writing poems. I'll be reciting poems in church, doing programs. I'll come and I'll create a poem. I'll be reciting it. People will clap. I was developing myself, preparing myself. I didn't just stop at discovery. I started fulfilling it. All right. Now I'm not really reciting poems now, okay? But still, all those things I did that time, okay, it was like the beginning. It started what I am doing now. So it's not enough to just discover your purpose. Once you have an idea of what your purpose is, okay, start developing it and start serving it. Start serving it. Okay, Cynthia is a Modi quotes. Modi quotes is a way I'm serving my purpose. Okay, I design quotes every day. Every day, I write quotes. All right, I share it online. All right, I write sometimes I write poems with my quotes. All right, to share and inspire people. I am fulfilling purpose. Every day I create quotes. Every day I am fulfilling purpose. Every day I speak to young people. There's no day I don't talk to a young person. Every day I'm fulfilling my purpose. So you must take action, serve. It may be in your church, it may be in various capacity, just serve. All right. Find out you can, you may be in an organization, you can volunteer. All right. You can volunteer. You can create platforms. All right. Some people are waiting that, okay, I know how to sing, but I'm looking for who to sign me. In this time and age, someone have discovered purpose and fulfilled it. What's his name? Mark Zuckerberg. He created Facebook. Other people created YouTube. Those are platforms. You can create your own platform. Stop waiting for people to invite you. Start speaking. Start talking. Start doing what you are destined to do. You don't have forever to live. All right. Stop waiting. All right. You love writing. Create a Facebook page. That's what I did with Modi Quotes. I created it. I love writing. I discovered that I want to help people who are depressed to get guidance for their life, to get inspired. I created Facebook page that day, June 2017. I went to my Facebook. I created a page, called it Modi Quotes. And then I started designing quotes every single day. Designing quotes. I would just I have about maybe 10 followers. One time it was my family and friend that was liking it. But I didn't care about it. When purpose drives you, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. That's why you must discover purpose and let it drive you. So I was serving my purpose, sharing my quotes online. In the first 6 months, no, maybe 10 followers or 100 followers, I can't remember. But after 6 months, things start changing. All right. Now I have about 280,000 followers around the world from 101 countries. A Modicus network that I created has over 29,000 members currently, inspiring each other and fulfilling purpose. People have been blessed by my life. People have been transformed. I am solving a problem in this world, problem of depression, problem of sadness, problem of confusion. I'm solving that. I'm fulfilling purpose. I'm fulfilling purpose through my various platforms, through things on purpose, through Top Club, through Modi Codes. All right, and I'm starting a new company soon, M Life Mastery, helping people gain mastery of their life. I'm fulfilling purpose. All right, so stop waiting. Take action. Maybe the smallest action, creating a Facebook page can be a small action you can take. Sharing something daily on your WhatsApp status can be a small action you can start taking. Going to your church next Sunday or going to an organization to volunteer and say, I'll be part of this, can be a small way to serve. Okay. So discover your purpose. As I've said, start deploying it. As you are developing it, be deploying it. Don't wait till you have developed it before you start deploying it. Start deploying and developing it. Sometimes you have to take action to really gain understanding of everything you are and what you can do. All right. So don't wait. Start saving. Start saving. Start volunteering. Create a platform. Maybe a YouTube channel. All right. And start singing your song there, posting your song, sharing your song there. If it's pictures, start taking pictures, upload it online, create your own platform. Stop waiting. You don't have forever to live. As you take the smallest action towards a goal, you gain clarity. All right. You gain clarity. All right. So another way you can fulfill your purpose is, I'll just quickly run through it, okay? Is through connecting to some of the various spheres of influence. We have various spheres of influence. The various spheres of influence are the various platform where you can show your purpose, display your purpose, use your purpose, fulfill your purpose. You get? So we have, you can read about it. Just go to YouTube or Google and browse the spheres of influence. All right. We have the business and economy. All right. Some of you are business, you love business, you can fulfill your purpose through business. There are people that are doing wrong thing in the business world. Okay. Okay, you can discover your purpose, create business that solves problem, that solve a need in the society, and do it legitimately. Okay, we have the sphere of influence, we have the business and economy, we have the politics and government. That's another sphere of influence. They're the one that creates laws and policies. There's some people, the countries that they pass out wrong laws about abortion, laws about different same-sex marriage, all those type of things. We need people who have discovered purpose to go to those places and change things. But you will start from being a class captain in your class. Start from leading yourself well, leading being a good class rep in your department. You start from being a good class captain. If you can't lead well there, how can you get there and get to a bigger platform? If you can do small things well, God will not give you the opportunity to do great things. God must trust you with small things for you to do greater things. Most young people will do big things, but you must start small. You don't start up, you grow up. You get what I'm saying? All right. So start small. So politics and government, they create laws and policies. We need people who are purpose driven that will create policies that will serve the purposes of God. All right. Currently, we have corruption in the politics and in government, and this. We need people who will make sure that God's standard is done and God's will be done. So you can express your purpose and fulfill your purpose in business and economy. And that one is politics and government. And that one is the education area. All right. Education is the brain of a nation. All right. It affects how a nation thinks and feels. What part of what I'm doing is that I'm fulfilling purpose through that platform, education. I'm educating young people. Again, in schools, educating young people with the right thing. All right. Not teaching them the wrong thing. I've seen books that they read in school that I've seen books that they said with pictures that are wrong, that young people shouldn't be reading. But people are like, they're creating those things to destroy people's life. They don't know. All right. They think they are just expressing themselves. But we need people that will go to the educational system to change things, to transform life, to change things. All right. So education system. This talks about and the number four is media, through the media. All right. I've said business and economy, politics and government, education, and now through the media, And the media talks about TV, radio, newspaper. There are many people sharing bad news, sharing wrong news. We need people who have discovered their purpose and start sharing the right thing. All right. Start sharing the good news. Start sharing the right thing. All right. So, and I've discovered that bad news have destroyed millions of lives. So you may have talents in social media. Maybe you love speaking, you love talking, you like in those areas, journalism. You can start expressing and fulfilling your purpose through that platform of the media. Okay. The fifth one is family. All right. They said charity begins at home. All right. You see many wayward young people around. Okay. Sometimes some of them started from home. All right. So we need people who start training parents, who will start training young children, young people, and that's what I'm doing too. All right. Training young people. All right. How to live right, how to uphold the right values, how to become responsible citizen. We need people that can speak. You may be passionate about that area. You can start expressing your purpose through that area, through the family. You get what I'm saying? All right. Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, I know you know him, Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo and Midred. They are fulfilling purpose through that area. They talk about relationships. So that's another platform for fulfilling purpose. And that one is sports and entertainment. This talks about music, movies, books. You can fulfill the purpose with that means. I remember a guy who went to he gave his life to Jesus Christ in the church, and as a result of that, he discovered a passion to start sharing, creating movies related uh to God that will help people discover God more. All the movies, he's a big rich person, okay, but he's creating movies related to people getting to know God more, and his fulfilling purpose is doing great things. Same thing with Mount Zion. I don't even know Mount Zion Film Production. They are fulfilling purpose through that area, all right, through that area. So sports and entertainment is one way you can fulfill purpose, okay. True footballers to their fulfilling purpose because they are playing football, they are entertaining people, making people joyful. They are fulfilling purpose. Footballers, they are fulfilling purpose. All right, make people join the basketballers. Any means, okay, just make sure that you are solving a problem the world needs. All right, you are solving a problem the world needs. Some of you are talented footballers. Start playing football. All right, start playing it, start developing yourself, start training yourself. All right, you can fulfill purpose with that means, okay. Some people like music, you love singing. There are different songs. Songs affect our mind. They can change our mood. All right. Some songs you listen to some songs, you start doing the wrong thing. You listen to some songs, you start what? You start doing the right things. There are some songs that I listen to that motivates me. So you can start creating meaningful songs. Not all those songs that pollute the mind. No, you can go to that means the sports and entertainment. Okay, people have the wrong mindset about sex, about money, about success, about power. They have the wrong mindset. You can use that area of sport and entertainment through music, through movies, through your social media. I'm using Modi quotes now to change the mindset, to change life, to tell people about life. All right, I tell people about life. All right, I'm using that platform to also fulfill purpose. And finally, religion. These people fall under the pastors, those are called to be an apostles, those are called to be a prophet. Okay, they are the one that establish God's people on earth. Some of you are called to be a pastor, you are called to be a prophet. Okay, you have the passion. You are a friend of mine. He loves what I'm doing, but he's more called to that area. He wants to become a pastor and he's working in line with it. He wants to become an apostle. He's reading the Bible, he's getting closer to God. Anybody he meets, he makes sure he speaks to that person about God. So you can use that platform for the fulfillment of a purpose. Okay, so browse about the spheres of influence and know the one that aligns with you, with your gifts and talent, with your purpose, and start fulfilling it. Don't wait. Now, finally now, these are the things I want to do. Okay, one is discover your purpose, develop your purpose, and develop your talents and gifts to the fulfillment of that purpose. And I want to do something, find a mentor, someone that can guide you. Okay, that's what I'm doing on Top Club. I'm guiding young people. All right, we have over 400 about 50 young people on Top Club that will inspire daily. So find a mentor, someone that can guide you, that can lead you, that can show you to, that can guide you on the path to grow. You need a mentor. You need a mentor. All right. Find someone that's already where you want to be. All right. Find someone that's already where you want to be and serve under the person. You may need to do it. You may need to buy the person's book, buy his course, but find a way to serve under the person. All right. So that the person can guide you. You need a mentor. All right. Who you follow determines what follow you. I remember I've had this somewhere. Who you follow determines what follow you. So follow the right people, or find a mentor, someone that can guide you. Number two, start reading books. Start reading books. Don't forget, this is the books you are downloading. I'll post the link very soon before the end of the session. Is you download the book for free, okay? Start reading it, all right? It's the book I wrote in 2021 about how you can discover and fulfill your purpose. All right, so it's for free. I'm giving that for free. All right, so read books, read books more about your purpose. I remember I've read over maybe 40 or 50 books about purpose. I've read different books about purpose to know more about purpose. I've read books about leadership. I've read books about self-discovery. I've read books about life, time management, productivity. I'm writing my fourth book currently. All right, I'm just expressing my purpose, but I read books. It's important to read books. Some of you spend time reading meaningless books like story books. It's good to read story books, so but time, don't forget your purpose determines the kind of books you read. All right, your purpose determines the kinds of books you read. Don't just read. Purpose determines everything. So read books, okay? Read books. Commit to reading books. All right. It may be one book every month. Read books. It expands your knowledge. You have more things. Read books about music if you're into music. Read books about technology if you're into technology. Read books. All right. Another thing you must do is that listen and watch educational videos every day. I watch an educational videos on YouTube for at least 1 hour. Those people that I aspire to be like, all right, those people that inspire me, that motivate me, I watch them. I watch them 1 hour every day, at least 1 hour every day. I come to YouTube, watch videos, all right. I know many people spend time watching. It's not bad to watch movies, okay? I watch movies too. Most time I watch it to learn something from the movie. All right, it's not bad to watch movies, but you must create time. You must create time. You must create time to watch things that elevates you, that builds you, that prepares you, and enables you to what fulfill God's purpose for your life. Attend events and program. Attend events and program. All right, this is very important. In programs, you get ideas, you connect with people, you network with the right people. Tomorrow, I'm attending a program on neuro linguistic programming. Okay, it's related to my purpose. Okay, it helped me discover my purpose more and help me fulfill it better. Right, I'm going for that training tomorrow. I'm going to spend it's from 8 p.m. to 5 p.m., 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But I don't mind because I know it's going to help me help people. It's going to help me help people with depression. It's going to help me help people get inspired. It's going to help me help people discover who they are. So I'm going for the training. All right. So attend events. I'll connect with people in that training. And those people may work together again to do greater things. Attend events. Go to events. What they call it? Is it events? I've on the site online. Events or something event. I can't remember clearly. Go there. Go attend event. Don't be shy. Even though you are shy, mind and go. Just sit down. You won't die. Attend events. You connect with people. You see people doing what you want to do with your life. Attend events. Attend programs. Another thing, choose the right friends. Two things determine the direction of your life: the friends you keep and the books you read. The friends you keep and the books you read. So keep the right friends. The wrong friends almost destroyed my life. I made loads of mistakes, okay, because I moved with the wrong people. All right, in one time, in the time of my life. But when I start aligning with the right people, those people that I align with, the right people I align with, they are part of my what I'm doing now. They are part of my organization. We are doing things together. We are doing great things together now. So move with the right people. They will help you to fulfill your purpose. All right. They will tell you, they will motivate you. Don't move with people that you will tell them about purpose. Say, what is purpose? You will that face your life, without earn money. Let me tell you, everything you need, don't forget, is in your purpose. Move with the right people because who you follow determines what follow you. Who you move with. If they are five, if you move with five fools, they are not five. They will say you are the sixth person. All right, they're actually six. So move with the right people because you are the average of the people you move with. All right, you are the average of. So move with the right. Most friends, most people, their destiny have been destroyed because they move with the wrong persons, with the wrong friends. All right. So and finally, should build the right habits. Build the right habits. The secret to your future is hidden in what you do daily. The secret to your future is hidden in what you do daily. Stop waiting for your future. It's not ahead, it's already here. What you are doing daily, you are already creating your future by what you are doing today. Imagine if I don't start doing what I am doing now. I have started since when I was 17 years old. I've started writing books. I've started inspiring lives. I've started reading books. I've been developing myself for the past almost 10 years now, okay? All right. So what I'm doing now is not now I started. I started when I was younger. But thank God I started then. The plans I have for my future, they are so big. These plans that God has for my future, that God has shown me, they are so great and mighty. But I'm taking steps towards it every day. I'm taking steps towards it every day. All right. So build the right habits. Every day, no day goes by without me reading books. I must read a book. I must read something. No day goes by without me writing. I must write every day. I spend the first sometimes because I'm writing a book currently. I'm writing my fourth book. Right, it's a powerful book, and I'll let you know when it's out. I spend the first every day when I wake up after praying and reading my Bible from quiet time from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. I spend from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. writing because I know I read a book and it told me about the power of the morning. Okay, how to win your morning. So I read about it. So that's what I spend it writing my book. Every day I make sure I write. Either I design quotes and post online. I must write. I read books. I listen to motivational stuff online. I listen to motivational things every day. All right. I prepare, I read something related to my future every day. I research something related to my future every day. All right. So build the right habits. The small things you are doing now will help you do the bigger things later. You want big things, you want to do great things, you want to touch like currently I'm leading over 40 volunteers in our organization, Things on Purpose. But I didn't start with 40. I started with myself first. I could lead myself. I could tell myself to take action. I took action. So then I could lead my friends too. I could motivate them. I could lead my family members. I remember a story I had about if you want to change the world, start by changing yourself. When you can change yourself, you will be able to change your family. When you can change your family, you can change your community. When you can change your community, you can change your nation. When you can change your nation, you can change your continent. When you can change your continent, then you can change the world. That's how it works. So I started by changing myself. I started pushing to change my families and my friends, those around me. Then I started changing my community, Ondo State, where I was. Start preaching about purpose. Now I'm going state way now. I'm going to different states in Nigeria, and my goal is that soon we reach every state in Nigeria. We have clubs, top clubs in every state in Nigeria, and soon we are touching the Africa, and then soon we are touching the world. That's how you change the world. Start with yourself. Start with those small things. If you can do small things well, you'll be able to do big things well. So the secret to your future is easy in what you do daily. All that I've said so far, you must start doing something about it today. All right. Say, stop waiting. Okay. Start doing what you have discovered tonight. Okay. Start living in line with it. And I believe you have learned something tonight. Okay. I believe you have been transformed tonight. And uh, let me know if you've gained something tonight. Just let me know in the comment section. Let me know you have gained something tonight. Like put if the fire emoji or whatever you can put. Let me know you have gained something tonight. So I'll be sharing the link now for access to that book. I want everybody to download for free. Right? I'm giving the book for free. Okay. So if you've gained something tonight, just let me know in the comment section. Let me know it's okay. Esther. Okay, Sandra Salau. Great. Thank you. Thank you. If you gain something tonight, just let me know in the comment section. So I have dropped the link to download the book. Okay, it's free. All right, download the book. All right, I made it free. All right, download the book, and it will guide you more on how you can discover and fulfill your purpose. All right. So yes, I talked about building the right habits. All right, building the right habits because you are what you repeatedly do. What you repeatedly do is who you become. Okay. So I keep reading books. I keep speaking. I keep listening to messages. I'm becoming the future I want to be. All right. The future I want to see. I am creating it now. All right. I'm looking forward to a day that I'll travel around the world to speak. I'm looking forward to a day that I'll write books and transform millions of lives around the world. Okay, I'm looking forward to a day where I'll create organizations that will transform destinies and change lives. But I'm not waiting for the future to start doing it. I started doing it now. I started doing it now, and it has been growing, and it will keep growing. Okay, so Rome wasn't built in a day. Start small. Those habits, stop some bad habits, watching too much movies, spend too much online time online, watching the movie with wrong friends, scrolling online, mindlessly online. Stop all those habits. All right, your habits establish your destiny. All right. So I know you have been blessed tonight, and here are five books I want you to read. Okay, that you can read that can help you more. Okay, here are five books I recommend that you read. Number one is The Purpose Driven Teenager. I've shared the book on the group in the comment section. Number two is The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren, a very powerful book. Also, Who Am I? Why Am I Here? It's a powerful book by Sunday Adelaja. Sunday Adelaja. Who am I? Why am I here? Also, In Pursuit of Purpose. In Pursuit of Purpose, that by Miles Murrow. And also, Intentional Living by John C. Maxwell. John C. Maxwell. So read those books. I'm sure it's going to change your lives. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining tonight. This I didn't know it's going to take this long, 1 hour 45 minutes, but I know you've been transformed. All right. So discover purpose, and not just discover purpose, fulfill your purpose. And how do you discover purpose? Discover God is your creator. Ask him questions. Pray to God. Read his word to get to know him more. The more you know God, the more you discover your purpose for your life. Number two, discover yourself. Okay, the reason for, and how can you discover yourself? Discover your gifts and talents. They are pointers to your purpose. Number two, discover your passion. Okay, what you love doing. They are pointers to your purpose. And number three, discover your pain and anger. They are pointers to your purpose. God put those things inside of you intentionally. All right, to discover and fulfill the purpose. And how do you fulfill your purpose? Start small. Start doing something now. Don't wait till when you have money. Everything you need is in alignment to your purpose. The wife you want, the money you want, the place you want to go. Start align yourself with your purpose, and everything will come in place. Okay. So I believe you've learned something tonight. All right. Do well to watch this video, the replay, so that you can gain more understanding about it. Share the link with your friends, and I believe I've answered everybody's question. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay, in the next 1 2 minutes, if you have any question, feel free to ask. This is the best time to ask. I don't want to entertain like 2 or 3 questions. If you have any question, I made this session elaborate because I'm sure more people are coming to watch it. And anybody that asks me about purpose from now on, I'll direct them to this video. All right, to this video. All right, so I'm happy I'm able to do this because it's going to solve the problem of many people. It's going to give people clarity. And many people are waiting for what illumination to discover their purpose. But no, all these things I've shared can be a pointer to your purpose. And once you discover that purpose, start feeling it. Okay, start fulfilling. Don't start. Don't wait till you are big before you start. Start now. You don't have forever to live. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Okay, tomorrow is not promised. Okay, today is all you have in your hands. It's time to begin. So let me know if you have any question. I'll wait for the next 1 minute. If you have any question, if you have any question, this is time to ask any question. I don't want to answer 2 or 3 questions. All right, any question, any question, any question, any question. Any question? I'm sure you have been blessed tonight. And feel free to share if you're watching this replay. Tell me what you've learned so far and tell me what you will start doing from now on. Okay, if you're watching this replay, tell me what you've learned so far and tell me what you start doing from now on. Okay, discovery and fulfillment of purpose is what gives life meaning. All right, discovery and fulfillment of purpose is what gives your life meaning. The meaning of life is to live a life of meaning. I'm still waiting for your question. I'm still waiting for your question. If you are going through depression, going through any form of comparison, don't forget all the answers you seek, the question you seek is in purpose. Okay, once you discover your purpose, it answers all the questions you have. All right, so start working towards the fulfillment of your purpose now. You don't have forever to live, so live your best life each day. All right, fulfill the purpose for which you are born. All right, so I'll wait for the next few seconds. Any question? Any question? This time to ask your question. And don't forget, I've dropped the link for the download, okay? For the download of that book, The Purpose Driven Teenager. It's for both teenagers and young adults. Do well to download and read. And I pray God guide you and strengthen you in this journey of purpose. So that'll be all for tonight. And I believe you've been transformed. Thank you all for joining. Esther, thanks for joining. Uche, thanks for joining. Sandra, thanks for joining. Uh, Michael, thanks for joining. Cynthia, thanks for joining. Moses, thanks for joining. Moturayo, thank you for joining. Joshua, wow, thanks for joining. Uh, thank you, everybody. Uh, River, thanks for joining. I believe you've been blessed. Michael, thanks for joining. Okay, Mutura, thanks for joining. Trudy, thanks for joining. All right, so I believe everyone have been blessed by tonight. All right, so I look forward towards hearing your testimonies and seeing you live a meaningful and purposeful life. All right. People do say things that at the end of the day, we will all be great. And when we get to that pinnacle of greatness, we will know each other. All right. I want us to be at the end of our life, we should have be fulfilling purpose, transforming life. All right. Doing great things for God. All right. Fulfilling our destiny and living a meaningful life. And it starts with the discovery and fulfillment of purpose. Okay, I see you during our next session. All right, do enjoy uh, the rest of your life.